Howdy folks, it's day 37 in Blueprints. It has been about 2 weeks since I last played, which isn't great for remembering stuff, but I've just been back through all my notes while not recording to save you all having to kind of just listen to me do it. And I've done a couple of things. One is that I have created a new list that I've called Big Questions, which actually has a bunch of small questions in it, but whatever. It's basically all the questions that I'd written down before that I haven't resolved and I still feel have something to them. I guess it's my new questions list, is what it is. And then the other thing I've done is I put labels in on some of the pages that have like useful information that's useful for looking up. So like the page where I've written down what all the elements of the sigils mean, I've put that... I put like a label on that page so I can just easily find it. So it should make it a bit quicker for me to look stuff up. Yeah. Now, do I remember how this game works? Probably not. 49 allowance. Wow. I mean, should I go? I'll go through my list of big questions right now. Sure. Okay. Get ready, everyone. What we have is the shelter has the thing that's to do with like the 12 micro, whatever they're called, SVs, which I keep thinking I need to check if I think I thought about this before and then forgot. I need to check whether doing the experiments from the lab changes that value. Did I check that? I can't remember. I'm gonna have to check it again. Next big question: freezer and furnace. Remaining safes / red letters. I have 2 remaining. I don't know where they are. A new clue. That whole thing. That seems like a big puzzle. Find amongst the white sheets under 2 stones. I still don't know what that means. And I've got to keep looking out for it. And one day, oh, we've got a battery pack and a key card. Yay. Are those from getting the moon pendant? I don't remember what we did last time at all. It's 2 weeks ago. I probably said at the end of last time, oh, next time I'll do this. And then I left it too long to remember what those things were. Sigils, obviously a big question. That's a real big question. The journey that I have to put into room 46, like the locations. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. So yeah, that's a smaller question, I think, but maybe it'll turn out to be a big question. I don't know. Microchips in the Grosso. Admin key for user with short surname. That's still a thing I haven't resolved. And I feel like it wouldn't have told us that unless it was important. What did it say about that, though? Did it say that they just gave them a shorter password or what? I don't know. In the office, there's a note where the words west and east are written in 2 different ways. Grosso, there's a note saying I00 or 1100. I'm not sure which it is. I mean, they look like I's, but they could be one in the sense that they're Roman numerals, whatever. Lady Epson's diary, is that her name, Lady Epson? I wrote that down, but I wasn't totally sure. Lady Epson, yeah, okay. Her diary. And the key is in the tomb, which we haven't had for ages. I don't think it gets drawn at all. Classrooms, of course. We haven't done the final classrooms. Then I've got a whole load of broken walls to wonder about. Broken wall in basement. Broken wall in secret garden. Broken wall in tomb ×2, apparently. I don't remember there being 2. But sure. Broken wall in greenhouse. Broken wall in chess room. So many broken walls. Which are all going to have something behind them. And it wouldn't surprise me if this game was like, oh, you broke down the wall, you get to go to Reddington now, and now you can walk around Reddington where there's another million broken walls that you can break down. I don't know. It probably won't be that dramatic, but who knows what's behind all those walls. I hope that's all the broken walls. It's all the ones I can remember. It's all the ones I can see in my notes. So fingers crossed it is. Clock tower note, the one that's like a poem and it says sacred down the left-hand side. Archive birth certificate, we got it, but I don't know what to do with that information. Boiler room pattern on the kind of thing that rotates in the boiler room. There's definitely a pattern on there. It's definitely relevant. So to be clear, I still have 2 and a bit pages of big questions. So I'm certainly not running out of stuff. The backup levers. Apparently there's a backup lever for every lever that we know about, which I've not found any of them. Additional door frames in a sanctum. I kind of felt like that. Like, I discarded a bunch of questions that I felt were like a detail that probably isn't really important in any way. That I kind of feel like is. The fact that there's those door frames that don't have a door in them. Like, it might just be that at some point I pull a lever and then the wall gets removed and there's 2 more doors or something. But I think it's worth noting down. This might feel like a silly one to have put down, but I'm still very suspicious of it. Apostrophes in room 46 description. The weird grey apostrophes. Wait. Oh. I guess the game's been updated. I guess the game's been updated. Those are not a thing. Okay, well, we can cross that one off immediately. All right. Take that one. Yay, I resolved a question already without moving around the house at all. The room in the catacombs that feels like it should have more to it is like the one with all the panels on the wall. But it's just like a room that you walk through. No, there's got to be something else to that. Arrows in sauna. In the saunas, the arrows on the wall or like on the wooden panel things. Like they wouldn't be there if they weren't there for a reason, right? Like, it's possible there's something I don't know about saunas. Like, maybe they often have, like, these arrows on the wooden panels. Like, next time I'm in a sauna, which happens occasionally, I'll check. I'll look for arrows. But for now, I'm going to assume they're relevant to a puzzle in some way. 4-letter combo lock above gear room. That's a big one, for sure. The 2 notes I found that have the security room screens on them. One of them said delete it and had the archives crossed out, and one of them was in the attic and had a circle in. I'm actually not sure what that one is, so I should check what screen it is, but it's the second one on the second row. The trophies, I've written that down because that's the thing we have to think about. And if we do 8 of those trophies, we get access to the blue tent in the gift shop. There's also the dirigit blocks in the gift shop as well. I'm emphasizing I'm like doing the emphasis on the second syllable because it's like, wait, how do you say dirigibles? Dirigibles? I don't know how you say it. Whatever. Dare mode. I still don't know what that is. I went to the bedroom and sure, Swimbird was on the bed, but it didn't really do anything. As far as I can tell. Maybe it's like if you start a new game, you can get dare mode or something. Let's try that at some point, I guess. Final contraption. Yeah, we've got one more contraption to do. I keep just like not having one of the items. Oh, let me write down what they are. Do I remember? Uh-oh. It's like the lever, battery pack, and then whichever one of the shovel and the metal detector I have not done. So let me find my contraptions list. Oop, that's one label I did not put down. Silly me. Okay, so I do have to search for that. Where's that? Here we go. So I did lever shovel battery pack. Oh, where's the lever? Yeah, lever shovel battery pack. So lever metal detector battery pack is what I think it's gonna be. I think. Okay, is that right? Or lever sledgehammer? Ooh, I don't remember. It's lever plus something, plus battery pack plus something. Battery pack plus something. Okay. The box is at the bottom of the reservoir. The schoolhouse has a weird thing on the chalkboard saying, in a timely manner, but manner is spelt like manner. Is that implying that I have to go through the house quickly? I don't know. Maybe, yeah, I think I've theorized this before. Maybe room 8, like the 8th classroom is only available if you go quickly. In the Dovecot, there was a note. This is a kind of small one. There's a note that mentioned the lower SD, like to lower the SD. Some kind of flag or something to indicate like if there's danger or whatever. Okay, so I had a thought about this next one. Room 46, all the clocks are stopped at 1:30, just like in the clock tower. Maybe I have to get to room 46 by 1:30 and something will happen, exactly the same way as in the clock tower. I can see that being a thing, because getting there is a bit of a challenge, but it feels doable, I think, maybe. It's like, you start at 8 o'clock, I think, each day, so you've basically got 5.5 hours, and each hour is like, it's pretty long, I think, so I think it's possible. Pantry. The note in there, this is another kind of smallish one, but it's the name Bridget is in there, but bridge is lowercase, and then TTE is uppercase, which is curious. Bridge. It's clearly the word bridge is important there for some reason. The machinarium. I need to see what that's like when you open more than 4 doors. Ideally, open all 8 doors, I guess, assuming that's possible. Casino star slot machine requires a lever. The vault keys, still need to do that, and we're expecting to find an inner sanctum key in there. Also, for inner sanctum keys, the king on a throne, there's some reference to that, but I don't know about that. And then finally, the last 2, coat check next to entrance hall, because the coat check says something about that in the room description. Where is my cursor? Oh, there it is. Coat check, where are you? There. This floor plan was usually drafted during the entrance hall, during larger social events. It might just be law, but I don't know, maybe it does something. And then rotunda reverse of walls, which I tried to do last time, I think. Was that last time? But I wasn't able to see one of the reverse sides. There's probably nothing there, but yeah, I think it was when we were doing that bit. Okay. That is my list of big questions. Hopefully I've not missed anything. Or if I have, then hopefully I remember. Was there anything I just mentioned that I should do like right now? I don't know. Let's go do the thing outside. We've got 70 steps today. Well, we've got 69 steps today. And we've got the water set up so we can row across the reservoir. So we can't do the box at the bottom of the reservoir unless we drain it, which is slightly annoying, but will we get the tomb today? No, we will get the shrine, which is interesting. Or the tool shed, and we can... Ooh. I think it's... The best thing to do here is just pick based on variation, like going, well, I want to do this because I haven't done it for a while. But to be honest, I don't think I've done the tool shed for a while. And we did do the shrine fairly recently where in fact, we might already have a blessing. I'm going to have to check that, I think. I'm going to do the tool shed. All the root cellar, dig spots. No, tool shed, let's do it. Okay. What do we get? Sledgehammer, nice. Always good to have that. And... lockpick kit, cool. Which I'm not really going to need that much because I've got the key cards. Okay. So I guess we didn't do the break room thing last time. And we just happened to get the key card from the moon pendant, I think. Why can't I take any of these other things? Who knows? Okay. Sledgehammer is particularly good to start off with. If we encounter any lockboxes, I think that's nice to have. Anything I want to do out here? I don't think so. I think we just explore. We just go. We go for it. Safe. So, things to keep in mind. Safes and 2 stones. White sheets under 2 stones, etc. Ooh. Okay, so I'll write this in my big questions as well, actually. Mailroom letters, because I think we have more of those as well. Oh yeah, I was going to check if we have a shrine thing right now. I don't think we do, actually, no. Okay. Mailroom letters, which I think are mostly just like hints for other puzzles that you could solve another way, but isn't in some sense like every clue just a hint for a puzzle? You could argue that. Last time I drew the darkroom here, it was real bad. Let's do... Well, it's not a hallway, so this is the storeroom. I'm not risking the darkroom again. And that was me, stumbling over the word not saying the word not twice. Let's not get the dark room. Swimmered! Did I get everything? I think so. Is there a safe in here? I mean, I really do have to look out, just in case. Certainly not seeing one. I assume at some point there'll also be a clue, which is like, oh, this is the rooms with all the safes in them. Okay, let's go this way. It's fun to be in this game. I do like it. The hallway closet again, or drawing room. Drawing room, sure. Although it's probably not the best time to have the ability of the drawing room, but whatever. Whatever. Yeah, let's get the bacon and eggs and the key. Sure. It's always good to have. Oh, hello, and a coupon book. Perfect. Okay, this way. Have we ordered a book recently? I think we have. One of the new books that I bought, maybe? Den or observatory. A wine cellar, get lots of gems. It's not the worst place to put the wine cellar, to be honest. Or we try and increase our stars some more. Let's do the wine cellar. I'm so suspicious that there's a safe in here, but I have no idea how to make it happen. I suspect I need a clue. Something pressable on here, right? No. Well, maybe, but I didn't click every single bit of it, but whatever. Can't interact with any of these. Like, if I could interact with anything, I'd expect it to be this. This feels like an interface, doesn't it? I put this wine into my face. Yeah, okay, cool. Wow. Alright, that's that bit done. Oh, I'm so scared that I'm missing so much stuff everywhere. I don't know. I probably am. Oh. Well, I don't know that. I mean, we do still have a door, but I think I'd rather get a door going a different way if we can. Whew. We could do the chapel. Yeah, we'd be wasting the library's abilities, but I guess we'll do the chapel. All the keys for sale. But is this a dead end? Let's do the chapel and have the door, sure. But we don't have to go in there immediately. Can we see if there's anything? Oh, no, that's the candle that's lit. I can't believe I broke that piggy bank at the wrong moment. We'll go in there later. I'm sure we'll be there soon. When this turns out to be a dead end. Oof. This is awful. Okay, sure. I guess the chapel's on our main route into the house. Bedroom here? Or kitchen here? Maybe kitchen here. Right next to the room that takes all my money. Yeah, that's not ideal, is it? Let's do the bedroom. Guess we're going to the chapel now then. No items around, not as far as I can tell. Can't open this. That's suspicious, a little bit. Nah, not really. Not a big enough suspicion to go into my big questions list, I don't think. Okay. Anything in here? I would appreciate it, God. No? God doesn't love me. So we could smash the trunk. Probably sensible. I don't have a shovel yet. The shovel might be in that room, but... Okay. I'm also a bit hay feverish at the moment, so apologies if there's any sniffles or anything. Can't do anything about it. No amount of antihistamines will solve that problem. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. That's really good to get now. Ah, but that's also next to a hallway. That's surely the most powerful at this moment. It's a dead end though, but it's unlikely we'll be dead-ended here, I think. Oh, we've got 2 dice as well now. So yeah, okay, terrace. What's here in the terrace? Oh yeah, it goes up a bit. Feels like there should be more to this at some point. That crack down there looked interesting, but I don't think it matters. I fully expect we can explore this garden at some point. It's such a tease. Like, it's gonna be. Can we? But if we could, no, I guess we wouldn't be able to walk into that. We can't even walk over the the things in the what's that room called? The one with the dig spots. Yeah, that one. Anyway. Will they get the dice and the money? I think so. Okay, this way. Green rooms are now free. Well, we're not dead ending. Ugh. I guess we're doing this. I mean, the gem is good, so let's take it. Is there a lockbox? No. Please give me directions to go. I mean, I might actually redraw. I like the options here. Sure. No options? Ugh. I'm going all in. Am I? Yep. That was a bad decision. That was a really bad decision. This might be best in terms of, like, hopefully we get something. Ooh. I mean, it's definitely possible to get the west hallway or something. We could maybe guarantee that with this room because it is a hallway. I think it would very likely happen if we did that. Okay, maybe that's a sensible use of the secret passage. Okay. Fingers crossed. Nothing else in here. No. Yeah. Oh, we might as well take that one. It's got the lock trunk. Power source, I don't think I care about it. This often has items in it over here. Sometimes a shovel, I think. We'll do this one though. Oh, okay, interesting. That could be good to place. Well, this is probably not locked, but yeah, it would be good to place there. But yeah, it's almost certainly not locked. Ooh. This is the thing that lets you not pay gems for anything, right? Oh, that's interesting. I forgot that was in there. I guess I don't feel strongly that I need it right now. Like, is my gem economy even that much of a struggle at this point? Now, I would like to have more options, but maybe I just let those go and get the items. No, we should do the observatory. Yeah, sure. We'll do the observatory. Can't believe I'm turning down the 60 gold item. This is a sale, isn't it? Yep. This is a key. This is apples taste more delicious. Cool. Yeah, I wonder what that's like once you get to, was it 50? Seemed to be the limit, maybe? We're at 30. Alright. Okay, there's a sale on today. Woo. And we've got the coupon thing. Oof. I guess we'll just get rid of the spare bedroom. Or we could do the courtyards, but then it is a waste of those doors. Let's do the spare bedroom. Anything in there to grab? I don't see anything, but I'm kind of scared. I should go in, just in case. Nothing on there. Yeah. I think it is always on here, so I should have just walked away, I think. But I wasn't certain, so I had to do it. Is this our only door? Yes, okay. Okay, amazing. Parlour it has to be. Which I do enjoy doing, so that's fine with me. But it's still only one door, unfortunately. Okay, there's only one true statement. The gems are in a box with a false statement. There are 2 true statements. Okay. If you are true, then this is the only true one. These are both false. The gems are in a box with a false statement, so they're in a box with a true statement, so they're here. And this could be false. So that does work out, so they're here. But let's just think about the other options as well. If you're false, there's only one true statement, then there are There's more than one, so it's true and true. This is fine, because that's two true statements. The gems are in the box of false statements, so it's here. So it's here either way. It's one of those ones, okay. There's two ways to resolve it, and both ways point to the same box. Anything in this that I've missed? M. Lowry. It's a weird font, isn't it? Like, as in to be used in that context. Like, why does the font change? I've got the secret garden key, so it's not even going to work anyway. Not the best place to use that, so let's use the corridor, sure. I feel like my drawing isn't going super well today. Oof. Oh my gosh. Wow. Can I get to the foundation? Do I have any way to the foundation right now? I've got a key card, so I could bring the elevator down. I do have the route through the elevator. Where does that take you to? Through the witness elevator. There's a door which goes up into the... We should go check it out. I guess I'll get the... guest bedroom, maybe. But I'd have to come back to it, so no. Let's just do the solarium. Yeah. Okay. This run might be over. I'm not certain, but... Dig spot here. Am I likely to come back? I guess I'll write it down just in case. Dig spot. Solarium. Okay. Oh, that's a smelly pen. It's a whiteboard marker. Okay. Wow, what a run. Fingers crossed there's a way through. It depends on where the boat is, I think. And that's the wrong way. And I am not certain. I'm pretty certain it's on the wrong side of the house. On the reservoir. Where am I going? I'm just like randomly choosing directions. I think this is my only potential way through. Yeah, so down here. I mean, if it's the end of the run, it's the end of the run. There we go. If it's the end of the run, I'll start a new run. Like today in this video, because I spent the first 15 minutes just talking through my notes. It might not be the end of the run though. It is interesting that only that door opens down here. I mean, it makes sense for safety reasons, but that's that room. And then we have the chess room. Maybe? Yes. Maybe we could do that already. No, we don't have the office or the master bedroom. Yeah, here's the one. Is that weird texture on the floor still? Yep, it totally is. Under white sheets. No, under two stones among white sheet. Whatever. These are stones. That's a sheet. Okay. Where can I get to? Probably nowhere. Which is which way? So here's this. So we can get through to the gear room. Okay. Then over here, what can we get to? I think nothing. Oh no, the boat's here. So, oh, we can continue, I think. I think we can continue. Interesting. Was I clever and like on a previous day I left it here on purpose so that I could do that? Maybe I was, I don't know. Have I done this yet? Like start exploring from the foundation? I'm not sure. Yeah, there's stuff down there to do. It might not. I think I might have found the most important stuff down there, but I'm not sure. There's boxes to open, so I should open them. That's my philosophy. Okay. So yeah, we should be able to do this, right? Unless I've forgotten something about this. Oh gosh, you have to open it. I was a bit scared then. This? That? What happens if I stay below it? Oh. Okay. I feel like they should have just put a invisible wall or something. Okay, it's a good job we've got some key cards. Alright, well this is interesting. We're starting back here. We've got a front house and a back house. We still can't dig. Dig spots in. Dig in the foundation. Okay. Should we go south first? Sure. Can't pick it. Okay, so we're using this key. I don't have a strong reason to want to turn the power off. I mean, there's the gymnasium, or is it that? What's it called? Whatever it is, yeah. Break room is handy, and we can explore further that way. Sure. And we can do some maths, yay! Oh, and we get the car keys. Oh yeah, we did the thing as well that gives us rarer rooms as well from the solarium. 3. Okay, sure. 6 plus 2, 8. Minus 3, minus 4, minus 1, 0. Multiplied, I think, by 4. Well, I mean, it's going to do nothing. Plus 1, so 1. Sure. 1 squared, 1. It's just messing with us now, isn't it? Nothing on that ring. Times by 10, so 10. Times by 3, 30. Divided by 15, 2. Oh, so that means that we do it after that. So it's 1 minus 2 minus 1 times 4 minus 4 squares 16. Yay. Cool. On we go. I do feel like I'm drawing everything terribly today. I mean, this is fine, sure. Like, I'm not drawing many doors today, which is very odd. Ah, this room is often good for little items on the table. Sometimes there's something here as well, isn't there? Or was that, maybe that was a upgrade disc one time. It's been a while since we've had one of those as well. Okay. Rumpus room, it's been a long time since we've done that. Sure. It's a bit awkward in terms of doors, but maybe we can deal with it. I don't have a... I guess you can get the things again. I think it was just like normal rewards, right? I think so. Or I could get this and not have to spend gems. We're good with gems right now. Let's do this. This like rarely comes up, so it's good to do it. I like how there's money here, and then don't you have to spend it on this? Just 1. Okay. Hello, friend.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of the drumming coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Hey, Alzara, you're so great.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Ooh, is this in the king's courtyard thing?
I see a figure.
Although it's not, it's in the garden somewhere.
Statue cradled in a courtyard.
But it is that king.
Stone.
He was like the military leader that became king because the actual king died.
One day wandering
Oh,
these paths,
really? Will I?
walking in the footsteps of the past,
How?
wandering
When?
and waiting,
Interesting.
searching for a shadow that will never be cast, longing for the day
Is this a
and
train station or?
the hours to pass.
No, I don't think so. Maybe? 12:15.
What you have heard here
What?
has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
Elzara.
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more.
Walk paths around King's statue. I don't think it was. It looked like it looked weirdly like a train station platform, but with like tables for drinking tea, like tea tables next to the benches. But so maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just some kind of like park or something where there's like a place like that you can sit in and have a cup of tea and wait. 12:15 on the clock. Okay, sure. Will we actually walk there? A whole nother space? Okay. We keep going. And hopefully we turn right. We can. Sure, I'll do it. It's a waste of a door, but whatever. If only we could smash through here. That'd be cool if you could, like, yeah, break these down and connect places that otherwise wouldn't be connected. That was an item then. It's not just an umbrella that I can't use. I guess it's not raining, so it's fine. Isn't there a room where it is raining? Yeah, the greenhouse. It's always raining in there, isn't it? And then it stops when you leave. Well. Well. Urgh. It's like not the worst time to use a weight room, which is a bit of a crazy thing to say, but like, it would only be 15 steps that I'm losing. And we might get like the kitchen soon or something. I might do it. This is risky, but I'm gonna do it. I guess I'll lose 16, won't I? Yeah. No, 15. Okay, cool. There's another one for walking in. Apparently there might be one of those bonus levers in here. Maybe the power to here does something? Power to weight room. I'm sure I've done that before, but maybe not. And that's how sure I am. Oh, that's important. It's so hard to see. Okay. So if it's lever and sledgehammer and battery pack, then we're on track for that. Okay. Sure, library, is it? And we do have a book to read. Strap in, folks. Realm and Runes, Sigils of the Past and Present. Is this the same book that's in the Precipice? It might be. Were there any ones that have borrowed it? Gifted by me. Or gifted maybe by my great... No, it wouldn't be the Jones, right? No. Is that the date today? Is it 93? I don't remember. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. I think this is the same book that's in the Precipice, but maybe with like pages not missing. Okay. When the scholars of the First Era found any hidden things, either of a natural source or resulting from the creations of man, they were accustomed to record these in various signs with the aid of figures. They did this in order that the sigils of their realm might not be understood be stripped by strangers. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era and every culture and predate both and predates both written text and heraldic arts. However, today when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils. Those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of that realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines? And what does that tell us of a kingdom's history? Leafless burning tree. Okay. Each line, each circle, each variation tells the story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have special meaning. The sigil. So I think we know this stuff. The core, dividing lines, the moats, the border. The core. The center of each sigil. Is there one here that I haven't written down? So I've got my sigils label. Yay. No, that is Fen Aries. We've got that one. Yes. Okay. Core, dividing lines, the moats, the border, raise. The core, at the center of each sigil, is a unique shape, different for each realm. If the core gives us the name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. Still, it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as the first step in deciphering any sigil, as all the other parts are meaningless if we don't first know the place we're describing. Sure. I mean, we can double check these against what I've got. I do have this as a label in my notebook. Amazing. I just jump straight to it. Arinda Aries, Fen Aries, Araja, yep. Kararika, yep. Arch Aries, yep. Okay. The rays. Spouting forth from the core will come several dividing lines, splitting the sigil into pieces from one sigil to another. The rays will often differ in number, style, and form. Studying the differences in these lines will immediately reveal several things about the realm. Transportation. The number of rays. Counting the number of dividing lines in the sigil will reveal to us what method of transportation. Ah, it's the number that represents the transportation. Interesting. Okay. Were they a seaside kingdom that relied on ships, or a desert domain that might have employed camels to cross the sandy expanse of their lands? Are these all the options? Ooh. I guess these are all the options. Okay, this is really handy. Cool. I'm going to have to start a new page for this stuff. Maybe, in fact, I might copy some of this over from the other one I wrote a while back. Maybe. Sure. Let's try and get it all in one place. So, sigil elements. So we know we have the core, and we actually have more than the book had. So let's copy them across. So realms. So we have Kororika. It's the first one I have on my list for whatever reason, which is the kind of heart-shaped one. Kororika. We have Arch Aries, the little mountains. Arch Aries. I almost started writing mountains. Arinda Aries is the kind of building-shaped one. Like a church kind of shape. Is it? It's not really, but whatever. Arinda Aries. And Arindia is the kingdom from before that was all three of those places. Well, Arch Aries, Arinda Aries, and Araja. And we'll do Araja now, which is like the hourglass shape. Then we'll do Nuance, which is a diamond. They're very nuanced over there. Vera is like the kind of puzzle piece. Is it with two R's? Yes. Morajai is the kind of circle segment. And Fen Aries is the pentagon. I did that terribly, but sure. Fen Aries. which is the new Arinda Aries. We do also have the colours of those, so I'll write that down as well. We have orange, yellow, black, purple. Did we confirm black ever? I'm not sure, but I remember that it was dubious. Green, pink, blue, red. And then what else do we have about the countries? Like there's like the mode of travel we'll have to write down, which is this bit. So, for example, for the two that I've got, like completed, Arinda has 3 lines. That means trains. Yep, that makes sense because the metro. Cool. Train. Yeah, there's a few things to write down. Okay. Do I have space? Hopefully I have space. Like this could have been a good thing to do, like landscape in my notebook. Right, and then for fan areas, we've got 4, which is roads, streets, carriages. Okay. So fan areas, roads. Okay. For the one that has... Okay, so we know the outline. The outline is... Oh my gosh, it's a lot of stuff. The outline is a square wave, which is pink, which might actually be the purple. No, not purple, but pink, white, black, red, violet, pink, green, yellow, orange. What are the colours? No, pink is one of the colours. Is it? Vera? I guess so. And violet is the purple that I wrote down. I'm guessing yes. So then that's Vera. So I do have partial Vera here. I think. I hope. Is that Vera? I think it's Vera. Which has the pizzas around the outside, which we'll check in a second. But the number of lines, can I figure it out? It's either... there's quite a few things it could be. Turtleback travel. That was on one of the stamps. Yeah, okay. So we need to also just check against the stamps as well, which are in the library. Oh, but I don't have the magnifying glass. I wonder if I can see it well enough to be able to figure it out, because I've seen them before, so maybe I can sort of see. Are they in here or the other one? The other one. Here. Oh. Here. So turtleback terror, that is... Well, it's a... What colour is that? Yellow? So Arch Aries? No. That's got a V. Is it Vera? Well, so Arch Aries is here. So the stamps aren't always the colour of the thing, I guess. Because Arch Aries is yellow. But that's not a yellow stamp. Okay. So they're industrial, clearly. The red does match. So nuance, is that one of the... So like they've got a blimp or a whatever. And there's a ship here. So Morajai is almost certainly by ship. Nuance is almost certainly by blimp. So let's head back down. By dirigible. What's the sound here? So Morajai naval, okay. So we can like reverse engineer some of the sigils as well. So naval. That's Morajai, and then nuance was aviation. Yep, dirigibles, balloons, okay. Sure. That was nuance, right? Aviation. Cool. So then the other options are camels. Okay, I need to write all this stuff down though. Okay. So let's write down. I'm going to move some of the stuff over as I was saying. So colors. Well, I guess it's the border. Okay, well, colors / border. We have, let's just write them down from here. White. That black is like this. Okay. Red is like that. Violet is like that. So purple, I'm writing purple, it's probably violet. In fact, let me fix that right now. Okay. Violet. Pink is the square wave. Green is the slashes. Yellow is the zigzag. Sawtooth is yellow. Orange is the Doritos. Sure, I messed that up a bit. Orange. And then finally, white is the one we've already done. Okay, so not finally. Cool. Then we've got, let's put this down, I guess, the rays, which is travel or transport. Rays. So we have, okay. I'll try and draw it, I guess. Yep. Naval. So then 4 for roads. So these will be shared between them, I guess. Roads. Horseback. I can see how it's a bit like a horse. It's like the legs, and then it's the head and the tail. Yeah, roads. Wait, does it say that here? Another sigil uses 4 rays, however, these will always be configured to suggest a horse galloping. Okay, yeah, like that. Okay, yeah, that's what they're saying. It's just it's still 4, but it's a different arrangement of 4. Train system. Horseback. Train system is the 3. I guess it looks a bit like a tunnel-ish. 3 rays here are used in sigils for realms that rely on track-based travel. Sure, I don't know. Maybe it's not a tunnel. Maybe it's a junction or something. Aviation, what's up in the sky? Yeah. Okay, aviation. Camels. Sure, it looks exactly like a camel. Sure. Turtle back travel. 5 short rays that do not fully extend from the course of the border. Ooh, interesting. So they're shorter. I'll actually write that down because it might not be obvious from my thing. Turtleback. Wait, why didn't I look at the turtleback one? There was a turtleback one. Okay, hold on. Turtleback travel shorter. Okay, let's go look at that again. It's convenient that these are in the same place. Yeah, I wonder if there ever will be like a place where I can just go and read all the books that I've bought and whatever. Like my own library. I guess this is a library, but I don't get to keep them. Oh, it's the one I couldn't read. It must say Vera. Vera Shores, maybe? I think it is Vera. Arch Aries, Fen Aries, Arinda Aries, Araja, Nuance, Morajai. So what's the other stamp we're missing? Kororika. This is definitely not Kororika. Yeah, so that's going to be okay. So turtle back for Vera. Cool. Filling a bunch of stuff in. This is good. Good progress. So yeah, we could reverse engineer the sigils from this information. Okay, so next up, what's with transportation, weather. Yep, okay. Weather, ray, style. Okay, good job. I wrote style, STLYLE. Good job. Some are intuitive, yep. Others are not. Cool. So, straight line. Lack of unusual or harsh weather. Normal temperatures, sure. Let's say normal. Fog. Like that. Foggy or misty weather is indicated when the ray has several horizontal slashes across one side. Foggy. Wavy lines was heat, I remember that. Rainy realm. Let's read the thing actually. Scorched air and blazing sun cause the otherwise straight rays to appear shimmering. A rainy realm is indicated with rays of 3 vertical lines pouring down. Yep. Rain. Stormy, so that would be Arch Aries. Storm. A ray dotted with falling circles is used for colder realms in which snow is a common occurrence. Okay. Snow. Let me make the circles bigger so I can see them. There we go. Windy weather is displayed on sigils by the use of bent curved lines, rays buckling under the high winds. Okay. Wind. Are there more? No. Okay. So what do I know here? So I know that both Arinda Aries and Fen Aries are foggy because they're the same place. Like, geographically. Yeah. Okay. Foggy. Arinda, foggy. Fog. Fen Aries, fog. I know that Vera is a hot place, and they ride around on Turtleback. Okay, what else do I know? Probably something from the stamps. Go have a look. This is cool. Doing a bit of cross-referencing between the book and the stamps. Obviously can't see them super clearly, but I can see them just about enough to get something from them. Is that Rain? She's got a hood up as well. Interesting. I'm not sure I feel confident enough to write that down. I don't see any indication of snow either. It's probably somewhere. We need to get that history book again as well. That might be Rain. But I would rather see it with a magnifying glass to be a bit more confident. I'm not sure even then I'd be that confident, but okay, we'll leave that for now. That was a Raja. Okay, moats. Which is kind of, yeah, the like type of society. Okay, it's quite a lot of these, I think. Oh, no, I guess it's always 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 8 again. Okay, so we've got like an asterisk, tribal. Let's see what it says again here. On each sigil, floating between the rays, are small figures called motes. From the shape and style of the motes used on the sigil, we can tell the type of society a given realm proclaimed, if they consider themselves mighty in arms or blessed by artistic and economic fortune. So tribal or primitive realm, hunter and gatherers. Agricultural. Okay, agricultural. Harvest and farming based society and culture. Martial. It's much easier to write these notes when I know like the scope. Whereas when I first wrote this down, I didn't know the scope of all this stuff. Martial. Militaristic nation engaging in generations spanning wars and heated arguments. Okay, sure. Lots of arguments. This is the metropolis, right? So yeah, metropolitan. Which is what Arinda was. Yeah, I think so. We'll double check in a second. Large city-state with a dense urban and populous centre. Academic. I think this is new. Centre for knowledge, advanced in various scholarly pursuits. These realms are home to many schools, universities, and libraries. Industrial. Engineering-driven culture with a focus on manufacturing, invention, and production. I reckon that will be Arch Aries, because there's like a factory on the stamp. I'm almost certain. In fact, I didn't write down Arch Aries as weather, so storm. Yep. Okay. Spiritual. It's the pizza. So we know that. Is it? Who was it? Vera that's spiritual? That's a cool place. The spiritual hot place where they ride around on turtleback. That's a spiritual for them. Which is the pizza. I mean, if you're going to have a religion about anything, it would be pizza. And then poetic, which is the flower. Which we do have something for, don't we? I swear we had one that... I think it might be in the candle room in the basement. Or something. Maybe. I might just try and find that later. Let's go... No, so which ones of these do I know? So sigils. So yeah, Arinda is metropolitan. And they have a metro, so that makes sense. And then we know Fan Aries is martial. And then we also know Vera is spiritual. I already wrote that down. Okay. I think that might be most of what we know. Now, let me find the one that I was thinking about. It's somewhere in here. I have that many pages to look through, do I? Kind of do, but... It's not on the geography page. Pink Heat Spiritual, that's the one that I've already got. That's Vera. Van Aries we've already got. I bet at the end of this book it's like got them all listed or something. Oh, is there one there? No. Violet Poetic. Violet Poetic. So Violet is Araja. Poetic is their civilization type or their society. I think it's rain, but I'm not certain. I don't think the bit that I've seen helps. It's either in the sigil or it's in the clock tower. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I think that's all of them I've got. Yeah. As far as I know, it's possible I've lost one somehow. Okay, what else is in here? The border. Oh, gosh. Oh, the colours. We're already done. Yes, okay. Putting it all together by studying, let's read it anyway. Around each sigil is an adorned edge serving as the container for the information within. There are 8 different borders, each one corresponding to a different colour. These borders always correspond to the banner and national colours of that specific realm. Sure, but not necessarily the stamp, I guess. By studying the core raised motes and border of the sigil, you should now be able to unlock the meaning behind what had previously been an undecipherable enigma. The Fenari's one. Transportation, road, carriage, weather foggy, society, militaristic, banner red. Cool. And that's the only example. All right. Wow, that's cool. I think I'm going to leave that there, folks. We still have half the house to explore, but I think we'll do that next time. If we get the magnifying glass, we'll come back and look at these stamps again. In fact, let me write that down. Stamps in library. And we're still missing one, but it might be in the mail room if we get that. So see you next time, and we'll see what we can do. All right, goodbye.